Yes, I'm using paint. Get off my back. All right. So I just saw a clip of a pastor doing like arguing with an atheist, or rather, he was recounting an argument he had with an atheist. Basically, the atheist said that he knows there is no God, whatever atheist things. Um, and this pastor was like, "Oh yeah, well," and then he went up. What the heck? Whoa, get out of here! That's a virus. I need to get rid of that. Um, so he drew a circle, and you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm drawing on a mouse. This is gonna be the world jankiest circle. Drew a circle on a whiteboard, and he's like, "All right, so this is the scope of all knowledge. This is everything you can know, right? How much of this would you know? How much of this do you know? Where's my cursor? Okay, how much of everything do you know?" And he drew a thing like that and filled it in, whatever. Um, and he's like, "I reckon I know about that much." Which, yeah, that's fine, sure. Um, so he's like, "Oh, okay, so you're pretty smart. However, is it possible that in this entire section that God isn't there?" Uh, and he's like, "Well, I mean, I guess it's possible." So then the pastor said, "See, you're not an atheist, right? You're an gee, I can't talk. See, you're not an atheist. You're an agnostic, and one step closer to knowing Jesus." Um, but that's not how knowledge works, right? So, for instance, gravity, right? That's an easy one. Everyone knows gravity exists. It's Yes, it's technically possible that gravity will just stop working at some point, right? However, um, let's say that, I don't know, this section of knowledge is gravity, right? If you know basically anything within this circle, even a tiny dot, right? How do you zoom in? Oh wow, okay. I haven't used paint in years. um, even just a pixel or two, right? Um, then it's entirely possible. Then it is more than likely, actually, that you'll know that gravity can't just stop working, right? That makes sense. I assume. I'm gonna assume that you understand me. Um, so in the same respect, let's say that this right here is all knowledge of uh, religion, theology, whatever, and this section of it is Christianity. And bear with me, I'm just trying to go with this as I come up with it. Um, so if you know, and then half of it, oops, I can't. This is too small. Hold on, I need to scale this up. So let's say that this circle is all Christianity, all everything Christianity. Uh, the the top half is everything that supports God, and on the bottom half is everything that goes against God, right? Now, and up here you'll see stuff that's nebulous, right? That's like, oh well, this person's leg grew out, or oh well, I felt pretty cool. That's got to be God. And down here you'll see stuff like, um, I don't know. There's no way that Noah's flood could have possibly happened. That makes no sense. Or the we already have other explanations for the universe existing, therefore God isn't the only possible option. Or you get what I'm saying, right? Um, and so if little bits and pieces in here, and then little bits and pieces in here, uh, chances are, unless that much and that's it, and never even go into the rest of it whatsoever, um, then you'll know that it's far more likely for God to not exist. And let's say that you know that, or let's say that the bottom half of the bottom half right here, all the stuff in here is like, there is no possible way that God can exist if any of that, or if you know any of this, there's no way you can possibly believe in God. If you know even that, you know that there's no possible way, specifically, that a Christian God can exist. For instance, that Judaism came from paganism. I know this is very botched and super janky, but this is spur of the moment. You get it. So anyway, basically, TLDW, too long didn't watch. Um, just because you don't know a large portion of everything that it could ever possibly be, doesn't mean you know that it's not possible for certain things to exist. And more broadly, or I mean more succinctly rather, that it's, from what I know it's impossible for the Christian God to exist. even though I know a very small portion of everything, right? Does that make sense? I hope so. That's all I got. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna get rid of this circle because it's disgusting. I love you all. Hope you enjoyed. I don't know how to end this.